All right. Okay. This video is going to be a very brief video. As you can see, I'm holding two cameras, so I am live both on Facebook and on Instagram. Okay. Value is what you get. Price is what you pay when you want to invest or when you become an intentional real estate investor. If you are an intentional property buyer, if you are a strategic property buyer, if you are a very futuristic and realistic property buyer, price is what you pay, value is what you get. So if you're looking for value when it comes to real estate, I am bringing to you a proper value, a strategic value, a progressive value, value that counts, value that matters. I am Chibuzo, the Billionaire Golden Realtor, your property finder, right here in Lagos State, Nigeria. I've always brought to you properties that matters. I've always brought to you properties that you invest and you'll be glad you did. And today is not an exception. Here I am here in Magodo, and between Magodo and Omole phase 2. Okay, presenting to you a well-strategic property, a site and services estate, an estate that you can buy today and you start building tomorrow, a proper real estate investment, a lucrative real estate investment. Why is it lucrative? It is lucrative, it is proper because this property is strategically positioned. This property has got the highest land title, the safest title that you can get right here in Lagos State, Nigeria. This property is facing the major road right here in Omole phase 2 or in Magodo, because we are sharing first. Okay, as I walk in, I will show you what I meant. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm very much delighted, happy to present to you AyHomes Luxury Villa. Okay, let me flip the camera around so that you can see what we've got right here. Did I touch? Okay. Trying to flip the camera around. Okay. All right. This is AyHomes Luxury Villa. You can see that the gatehouse, the entrance to the estate is standing. Okay. All right. Let me flip the camera. Right here in this estate, we have residential side, a well-segmented, a well-planned estate for that matter. We have the residential side, which is selling for 500 square meter for 250 million naira. Yeah, if you check around this vicinity, this is below the plot of or market plot of land in this vicinity. Okay, a plot of land in this vicinity goes as high as 280, 300, 350 million naira. For real. Okay, so our 500 square meter, our residential plot, where you get to build house for you and your family, is selling for 500 square meter, 250 million naira. And then our commercial, which will directly face this road, okay, what we have is 1,000 square meter selling for 550 million. Okay, all right, let me flip. All right, so this is the major road that leads to Omole. This, as you're seeing, leads right down to Omole phase 2. Okay, the other on the left side from Bega, this is the road from Bega. This is the major road, as you can see, and this is our estate. Opposite us here is a bank, and you can also see a lot of economic activities going on here. Plaza, Chicken Republic, Eatery, and all that. Okay, so whatever commercial investments you place here will gain that, you know, visibility. This is our entrance gate. Entrance gate to AyHomes Luxury Villa. You can see we are walking. Okay, when we told you site and services estate, it means estates you can purchase now and you start building, because we have put a lot of infrastructural development in place. You can see that the road and the drainages are already, you know, well constructed. The fountain, we are working on the fountain. So the estate is already plotted. Okay, this fence you're seeing here, this fence on the left and on the right will be facing the road. These are the commercial plots. You can see that they have nothing to do with the estate. You know, you can see it has nothing to do with the residential side. You can see that they have been fenced out to face the major road. So with this commercial, you can build your schools in this neighborhood. That international school you might want to bring in this neighborhood. You can build your 5-star hotels right here. You know, you can build complexes. You know, buy this land, build offices right here. You know, you can play with whatever commercial activity you want here. And any business you set up here, honestly, will do well because it has visibility. Okay, that's the Bega Bridge there. Okay, so I will now walk you right inside. So I told you guys earlier that this estate is well planned, well segmented. Okay, you can see the fence. This is the fence that cuts off the commercial plots from the residential plots. So the commercial will just be facing the road that leads to Omole. Okay, you see this fence there? That's the fence we are sharing with Omole phase 2. Right inside there, plots of land goes as far as 300 million per plot. But right here, we are giving you 250. You can see that is not, you can see that this estate is already plotted. So it is an instant allocation. So when you buy here, you'll be getting an instant allocation. We have prepared the estate in such a way that you will start building immediately. We have so many features there. We're going to, you know, give you 24 hours lights. We're going to give you 24 hours security. You know, good road network already. The road is already standing. You can see the road network is already okay. We say good road network. You can see that the road, the estate road is already constructed. You can see it.
Yeah, contact her. She goes some properties.
Yeah.
She will give you value for your money.
Of course.
We don't make noise. What we represent speaks volume. What we represent speaks, you know, enormously.
Premium
or
nothing. You can see it. So I want to take you around the estate. So when we told you that it's a buy and build estate, you can see that it has already been plotted. Okay, so once you pay for this estate today, you are getting your plots immediately. No stories attached. Okay, you can come here, take the coordinates and search this land. You can see that it is as safe as the air that you breathe. As safe as the air that you breathe. Okay, so I want to walk you around the estate. You can see that we have already interlocked the road, the drainages, quality drainage. You know, I always say it, when you want to invest in real estate and you want to make money, you have to be intentional about your investment. Number one, buying from a credible real estate company is very, very important. Who would have given you a site like this if not AY Homes and Properties? Who would have given you a site like this if not that your property finder will bring this from a very credible company? Okay, you can see what we have done here. So for you Nigerians, the ones in Nigeria and in the diaspora, you don't need to, be afraid of investing in Nigeria, even if you're not here. We take care of every of your investments, starting from documentation to allocation, making sure you get your properties, making sure that the property you're investing in is safe. Okay, so you can see it right here. Let me, flip the camera so that you see it again. See the whole estate. It's not cha-cha-cha. This one is, you can see that it's Choknadu. This is going to be a very lovely estate where you have trees, green vegetation, swimming pool for the residents of this estate, gym house, a lot of features that you will enjoy in this estate. This is in a site, in a very strategic site. You can see that we have taken time to make this estate what we want it to be. For you guys, we said we are giving you a buy and build estate, and you can see that we've given you that. Look at it. So, you know that such properties don't stay long in the market. Such properties don't stay long in the market. So this is a proper, strategic, valuable real estate investment. So don't wait to hear that the price of this place is selling for 300 million, is selling for 280 before you invest. We are still selling below the market value in this vicinity. Everybody knows the cost of land in Ikeja, in Omole, in this vicinity as a whole. Everybody knows the cost of land here, and we are giving you something that is safe. Sometimes people will even buy and buy wrongly. You can never go wrong investing with us. Okay, you can never go wrong investing with us. You can invest and close your eyes to sleep. This property has got the highest title in Lagos State, which is governor's consent. So there won't be any encumbrance of any sort. No local encumbrance, or money encumbrance. No, as a company, we've taken care of that. Everybody that will build in here will build here stress-free. You're not going to have any local interference. You're not going to have any government interference, because we have taken care of all that. Any stress that you see people pass through in, buying real estate in Lagos, we have taken it off you. That's why you have to invest with a credible. That's why you have to invest with, a credible real estate company. And when you have a foot soldier, a property finder like Chibuzo, you don't need to worry. Okay, so this is AY Luxury Villa. Once again, to all my prospective clients and all my clients, here in Nigeria and in the diaspora, you don't even need to live in Lagos to invest here. Okay, you can invest here, buy here, and you start building immediately. You must not live here. You can build and rent out. You can build and lease out. Okay? You can build and sell as well. Because there are people who don't have, that strength of going through the hassles of, building houses, going through the stress of building. We do all that for you. We take every stress away from you. Just get your building approval plan and you can start building. We can also help you with getting your building approval plan. So this estate is looking very beautiful. It's already been plotted. Everything is ready for you to come and invest. So I encourage you. This is not the kind of property you see and you snooze on. Okay? This is not the kind of property you see and you snooze on. And this is also not the kind of property you see and you start, asking questions. The kind of questions you ask here is just coming here to do your due diligence. You know, you come and do your due diligence and you purchase. So I encourage you. I keep encouraging you. Property investment is something you have to be very, strategic, intentional about. And you have to do it and do it in the right way. Because if you don't do it in the right way in Lagos State, you will cry, blood and water. So, but if you do it the right way, then you will know that growing your wealth through real estate is a reality. Of course, not all properties appreciate, but there are properties that can make you wealthy. There are properties that can make you smile to the bank all the time. And such properties are properties that are located in a location as beautiful as this. So I encourage you, wherever you are, for those of you who want to invest in Lagos mainland, you don't always see, look behind me very well, you don't always see properties like this. On the mainland, it is scarce. People who know the value are grabbing it immediately. It is scarce. So I encourage you. I will keep encouraging. I'm not going to stop shouting about this property until you hear sold out. Now you will be among the people that will buy it. Until you hear sold out, you will be among the people that will buy this property. Okay? So I encourage you. Every Nigerian, every non-Nigerian, all over the globe, this is the kind of property you buy and you smile as long as you live here on earth. And this is the kind of property that even if you leave, your children will continue to bless the day you invested here. Okay? So, like I said when I started, in real estate, price is what you pay, value is what you get. So if you're looking for that property on the Lagos mainland that will give you that value that you deserve, this is the right property for you. AyHomes Luxury Villa, selling 500 square meter for residential and 1,000 square meter for the commercial. Okay, so in the most strategic environment. So I encourage you, give me that wise business call and you will be eternally grateful that you did. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.